In this tutorial you will install Kubuntu Linux into the virtual machine that you have previously created. To complete this tutorial you have to download Kubuntu ISO file. So this is the file that we will use for installation of Kubuntu. Please follow the link that I have provided to download this file. And also you should have downloaded, installed the VMware player, and you should have created the virtual machine using VMware player. So if you have done all of that, then we can proceed. Okay, so once again make sure that you have ISO file created. Put it somewhere. Mine is on the desktop. You can choose to have it anywhere you want. Okay, so let's run the VMware player. This is the Kubuntu virtual machine that we have previously created. And to start installation, we need to attach the installation file, Linux installation file, to our virtual machine. For that, make sure that the Kubuntu is selected. Click to edit the virtual machine settings. In the settings, go to CD DVD. Switch from use the physical drive to use the ISO image file. Then click on Browse. And then go to where you have placed your ISO file for the Kubuntu. Mine is on the desktop, so that is the Kubuntu ISO file. Okay, and then click on Open. So once you have made the selection, click OK. And now we are going to play the virtual machine. Once you play the virtual machine will detect the installation media, that ISO file, and will start Kubuntu installation process wizard. So this is the Kubuntu installation starting. Okay, so the first screen. We will be asked to try Kubuntu or to install Kubuntu. Try Kubuntu means run the OS, but you will not be able to save anything. So we, of course in this course we will need to complete a lot of assignments, so we'll need to save the work, the progress. So we'll choose to install Kubuntu, not try, but install Kubuntu. Okay. Prerequisites. You must have at least 7.4 GB available space. We have given 16, so that will be enough. And you should be connected to the internet. Okay, do not choose to install third-party software. Do not choose to download updates while installing, because this will lengthen the installation time. We will do any installations later, and we will update the system later in the course. Okay. You might have a situation when you don't see the next button. Okay, so just drag the screen a bit to the left, and then you will see the continue button. Click continue. Okay, so the next screen. Okay, so the installation type. We are using the virtual machine that we have created just for this installation. Okay, so we'll use the guided use entire disk. Okay. A bit later in the course you'll learn how to partition, how to format, so we'll use some other options. But at this point we'll be guided use entire disk. Okay, so once again scroll the screen a bit to the left and click install now. Okay, the warning about the changes being written to the disk, it's alright. We need to do the installation, we need to proceed, so click continue. So at this point the disk is prepared. The time zone, we are in Canada but not in Rainy River, so choose Toronto time. Click continue. Next screen, keyboard layout, leave it at English US. Okay, don't change it to English Canada. English Canada will add the French layout and it will be confusing to use it, so leave US. Click continue. This screen is important. This is where you create the user accounts. Okay, I would strongly advise you to take notes of what you're typing here. So I'll type my information and then username. Choose something that you will not forget. Okay, so some kind of username that you use frequently. Same for the password. Okay, if you choose to create a new password that you have never used before, then write it down somewhere, because if you forget the password, you will need to reinstall Linux. Okay, the computer name is really not important at this point, so it should leave it at default, and don't make any changes here. So the selection should be left as require my password to log in. Okay, don't choose to log in automatically, and do not encrypt the home folder. This will slow down your virtual machine for no reason at all. Okay, so let's click next, continue. And at this point we just need to wait pretty much for the installation to complete, to finish. For some people, the installation process will take maybe 10-15 minutes. For others, it could stretch to maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. Okay, so it all depends. Since I don't really know how long it will take for my system to finish the installation, I'm going to pause this tutorial, and I will come back when my system will finish installation of Kubuntu. So I'll show you how it works. Or maybe I'll wait. The installation is going pretty quickly. So I'm at 66% now. Almost there. Another couple of minutes. Yeah. So at the end of the installation, you will get the message installation is complete. You need to restart the computer in order to use the new installation. Sometimes when you click the Restart Now button, the VMware player just hangs. If that happens, then you'll just need to force a shutdown. Okay, it doesn't really mean that your installation failed. No, not at all. It just, it happens for no apparent reason. So like you said, it's just sitting here doing nothing. If your mouse disappeared, it's like you say, there is no mouse. So when I try to move the mouse, nothing appears on the screen. That means that the virtual machine captured the mouse. To release the mouse, you need to click the Control-Alt on the keyboard. Left Control-Alt keys on the keyboard at the same time, and you will see the mouse will appear. Okay, so my virtual machine hanged, so I'm going to force a shutdown. To force a shutdown, click the Close button. You will see the message that will give you three choices: suspend, power off, or cancel. You'll need to power off. Don't suspend. You need to power off. Okay, so power off, and you will see that the virtual machine will shut down and disappear. So I'm going to start VMware Player again. Okay, so and I'm I'm going to run the Linux that I have previously installed. But before I do that, I'm going to disconnect the installation media. So I'm going to right click or go to settings, or just select the Kubuntu virtual machine from the list, go to edit virtual machine settings, and go to CD DVD and switch back from use ISO to use physical drive. Okay. Then click OK, and once you have made that change, choose to play the virtual machine. So Kubuntu starts. The first screen that you will see in a couple of seconds will be the login screen. Okay, this is the login screen. That's the user account that I have created. So I'm going to type my password. I'm going to click login. So the desktop will be initialized. So at this point, Linux is starting. Okay. And this is our installed Linux. Okay, so this is our taskbar. And this is the start button. When you click the start button, you will get access to all the parts of the OS itself. Okay, so take some time and explore. Computer, applications, all the applications, Office, settings, okay, and etc. Okay, so this screen is the result of the successful Linux installation. Okay, thank you.